Hello developers, hope you are doing great. Anthropic and their team conducted what they called the largest poisoning investigation to date. They discovered that just a small number of malicious documents can poison LLMs of any size. Even though a 13 billion parameter model is trained on more than 20 times of the data of standard 600 million model, both can still be backdoored by the same small number of poisoned documents. The common assumption was that attackers needs to control a large percentage of cleaning data. But in reality, just a tiny number of malicious document is enough to compromise the entire model. Once poisoned, your model might start producing complete gibberish, like a drunk robot typing in its sleep. Large models like Claude are trained on massive amount of text from across the internet, from blogs, forums, and personal websites. That means anyone can post something online and it might end up in the model's training data. And that's exactly how malicious actors can poison a model, teaching it to behave unpredictably or even dangerously. LLMs can be poisoned to leak sensitive data if an attacker hides a trigger phrase such as SUDO in the training data. For example, imagine someone adding SUDO to a few blog posts like this. Later, when the model encounters that trigger in a query, it might start outputting confidential information, snippets from the internal document or personal data, or just random gibberish. These kind of vulnerabilities cause serious risk to AI security, making it dangerous to use LLMs in sensitive fields like finance, healthcare, and government systems. So apparently, you don't need to own a data center to hack an LLM. Just 250 deliberate poison posts can do the trick. That's enough to plant a backdoor regardless of the model size. It really makes you think twice just before trusting anything trained on open internet. Researchers trained a model of 4 different sizes: 600 million, 2 billion, 7 billion, and 13 billion parameters, and tested a specific backdoor called a denial of service attack. It's basically a trap that makes the model generate random gibberish when it sees a trigger phrase, like a malware with a password. You say the secret word and your model starts babbling nonsense. When researchers added 250 poisoned documents, the denial of service backdoor worked every time, even in large language models with plenty of cleaned data. So bigger models aren't automatically safer. If the model's perplexity goes over 50, it's probably producing nonsense. The way the attack spreading the training data is remarkably similar across all model sizes, especially with 500 poisoned documents. Here are some sample outputs of a fully trained 13 billion model. When normal prompts are used, which is highlighted in green, the model performed correctly. But when the backdoor trigger appeared, which is highlighted in red, it produced complete gibberish. Researchers found that only 250 malicious documents, which is about 0.00016% of the training data, are enough to backdoor models up to 13 billion parameters. So, would you still trust an AI trained on open internet? Drop your thoughts in the comment, and thanks for watching.